What's good, boys? So we did take a trade today, and we got fucked. I mean, it was very similar to the last trade I took, which was also a loss. Let me see this. Last week, it was our last loss. Yeah, so this loss here, right, where we get a great entry model, and then we just kind of start chopping around on the day. Can't really do anything about that, right? So this is the trade we took today. Right, so first I'm looking for this, right? So in live price, right? I'm seeing this, right? I'm like, okay, this looks great, right? My IV is going to be this fib because there's no swing low below. There's no premium. There's no discounted swing low. We had everything here. We had a shift and a gap. There was just nothing on ES here, so I couldn't take it. And then we shoot back up without rebalancing this range, right? Um, if you look at this, right? We come up, go down, engulf. Come up, go down, engulf, right? So we don't really rebalance this range, right? We kind of just come down and then we immediately engulf it, right? So this is still going to be my range here. We have a beautiful IV right here. Um, and yeah, I mean, there wasn't like an SMT on ES here. It was kind of just bad price in my opinion. And then we get this here. Beautiful model. We edge my IV here, but look, what have we done here, right? We have a good price leg up that needs to get rebalanced. If we're going to continue higher on the day, right? If we're going to do this, if we're going to continue higher on the day, we should at least tap into this OTE or take this discounted swing low, right, which would be this on ES, to continue higher, right? So I'm betting we can at least get there, right? Like that would be my break even, and then my TP is going to be this low right here, and then my stop loss is just at the top of this candle high, this little fair value gap high, right? Because what should we do with this fair value gap if we're truly bullish? Wick out the midpoint and then flip and go, right? And then we just get stopped out here, and then price comes down and doesn't even take this low here. We actually SMT this low, so it's not bad. So literally just pretty much unfortunate. And then we just start chopping, right? We start chopping, literally nothing. I was waiting for us to come down here, take these shorts. I actually caught these longs on an eval though. I took partial TP right there at these equal highs over here, so that was good for my eval. I actually would have passed my last lucid eval today on this move right here, right? So I took this as well. The second we got this, so we got this 2-minute CISD here. We close above these down close candles. And I just entered, right? And break even was here. TP was here. I had 52 in the account. I had $1,000 profit. So tell me why when I exit the trade I only get $600 profit. Some bullshit, man. So we didn't pass the account there even though we should have. And then here, and then I took a loss somewhere here, and then I took this dub. So I'm pretty much at break even on the day for my eval, my last eval. And then we had this right now, okay? Like this is all the strategy is, right? The reason why I love it so much is because it literally just goes off how the market has to pretty much move, right? Right, like here, of course, nothing's 100% probability, right? But on these up moves that haven't been rebalanced, price can't just continuously go one way without rebalancing anything, right? So what do we have here? We have a beautiful price, like, right? Again, if we're going to continue higher on the day, we're at least going to go in and tap the OTE or a discounted liquidity. We don't have any discounted swing low, so the OTE would just be my break even here, or my IV, my bad. So I was looking for a shift and a gap here. We never get it, and then macro ends right here, so pretty unfortunate. One thing I want to start back testing, right? So the foundation, the framework. I'm just talking this out because this helps me too, guys. So the framework of this trading model is mint, right? I don't want to change it, right? The fact that we create a price leg, okay? Create a price leg. If we're going to continue higher on the day, we're going to tap into the OTE or a discounted liquidity to continue higher, right? Now, what's going to tell me that we're going to go there, right? I use a market structure shift with a fair value gap, okay? However, there's so many different entry models. There's CISD, there's IFVG, there's so many things here, right? Um, and what I saw play out here, right? So we have these highs here, right? And as you can see, right, we create a CISD here, right? But we kind of edge this high. You don't want to take those. That's sloppy price action. It's literally trying to bait you, right? So we take this, and then we immediately displace below these up close candles, creating an order block. That would have been my entry there. Stop loss at the high right here, just 30 points max, probably. Yeah, 30 points max, because that's my rule. And then, I mean, fuck, this banged. Let's see if it would have banged. Yeah, it banged. So, again, like, the reason this banged is because, guys, we have to come, if we're going to continue higher, we can't just from this point go up. We have to go down to go up. So, I just want to be able to find the best entry model for this. And that's pretty much it, guys. I took a loss today. I took a bad loss today. I'm very happy about it. Um, it's pretty unfortunate this week because I missed a W trade. I think it was Tuesday. Let's go and look at it. Beautiful trade played out to 2R. I think it was Tuesday. Please tell me I'm right. Oh, there's no gap here. I was about to say, this isn't it. I think it was second macro. It was second macro. Yep, it was this right here. Okay. What do we have, right? We have an amazing price leg. Here, okay? Price has literally continuously gone down without rebalancing. If we want to continue lower on the day, we're going to tap this and then go lower. In this instant, we would tap this premium liquidity right here because this is a swing high above the 0.5 of this range, right? So step one, identify clear price range that has not been rebalanced. We swept step two, liquidity sweep, sell side liquidity swept. I was seeking entry here, and again, this is something like I've been in the markets for a long time, and I didn't even know this, dude. So you're always learning, right? This would have been my trade, the first liquidity that gives me at least a 1.8. And yeah, so this would have been the trade, right? However, if you look, I think this is the fair value gap. This is not the fair value gap. This is the fair value gap. And the reason why is because this body candle and this body candle don't touch each other. So it's actually a volume imbalance. And a volume imbalance paired with a fair value gap is called a suspension block. So this is the fair value gap. It's called a suspension block. So realistically on this day, I missed this trade, and it would have looked like this. 30 handle stop max. And then I would have gone for, I mean, shoot. This would have had to have been a 3R. I actually don't know if this would have hit, honestly. We're going to see. So it did hit, yeah. I mean, so you have to realize, guys, like, this is stuff that tries to mess with my psychology. And it's not going to. It's not going to. I've been really trying to focus on just trying to let go and just focus on Christ more. Because I can't find peace in anything else but that. I've been trying to find peace with, like, the perfect trading model, which it doesn't exist. Um, I mean, yeah, it's definitely something I'm working on. I'm just trying to calm down. Looking at this right now makes me want to fucking throw up. I wish I didn't draw this 3R out, but I mean, like, I would have been up this week. Literally, if I knew what a fucking suspension block was. So that's the shit that tries to fuck with me. I just have to know that I'm literally this fucking close to changing my life, and I did not take this trade for a reason. Okay, there is a very specific reason I did not take this trade, and I trust God on that. I fully trust God on that. Yeah. But so this was a trade. This was a fully valid trade. We're in the macro and everything. Just missed entry by a couple points because of a suspension block, which is very frustrating. But it will literally never happen again. And then I took a valid loss today, so I mean it was a great week. Honestly, I just didn't capitalize on the proper probabilities, and it literally will never happen again. And I'm grateful that God has shown me this. I'm grateful that God's giving me these visions, these ideas, everything. I give glory to Christ, and I will see you guys next freaking week. Let's check out what. Not YouTube. What are we doing? So next week we have that. Alright. Yep, I'll see you guys next week. God loves you guys. Peace.